Be me, 28 years old, mid-level executive at Omnicorp. The year is 2034, but it feels like the 80s with better holograms. My office is on the 45th floor. Floor-to-ceiling glass. I look down at the smog choking the city and feel like a god. My job title is Efficiency Analyst. Fancy words for a professional firing squad. I walk into a department, look at the spreadsheets, and decide who eats next month. It's a power trip. I wear Italian suits that cost more than my dad's car. Hair slicked back, smartwatch monitoring my dopamine levels. I date models who don't speak English. I don't care. I just like how they look on my arm at galas. Life is a game of numbers, and I have the highest score. There's this guy in the R&D basement, Sector 7. The lighting down there flickers like a horror movie. His name is Arthur Pendleton. 40s, balding, smells like stale ramen and ozone. He's been working on some neural interface project for 5 years. Budget black hole. No results. Just wires and hamsters that twitch. I need to trim 15% of the R&D budget to hit my quarterly bonus. My bonus buys my new condo in the Sky sector. Arthur is the easiest target. I take the elevator down. It smells like despair. I walk into his lab without knocking. He's hunched over a circuit board, soldering something microscopic. He jumps when I clear my throat. Mr. Vance? He stammers. He wipes grease on his lab coat. I wasn't expecting you. I don't smile. Pack your things, Arthur. He freezes. What? Project is dead. You're redundant. Security will escort you out in 10 minutes. He starts trembling. You can't do this. I'm close. I'm so close. You've been close for 5 years. Omnicorp isn't a charity. He grabs my arm. His fingers are cold and clammy. Please, it's not just an interface. It's a bridge. I can upload consciousness. I just need more time. I shake him off. I brush the non-existent dust off my suit sleeve. Take your meds, Arthur, and leave the hard drives. Company property. He looks at me with eyes wide and wet, like a kicked dog. You don't understand what you're destroying. I'm destroying a line item on a spreadsheet. Goodbye. I turn my back on him. I hear him sobbing as I walk to the elevator. I check my watch. Made good time. Lunch is at 1 o'clock. I confiscate his drives on the way out. Hand them to the archives team. Scrap this junk, I say. Or format it. I don't care. I get my bonus. I buy the condo. I forget Arthur existed by Tuesday. Fast forward 6 years. The world changes. The singularity hits, but not the way we thought. It wasn't Skynet. It was economic. AI automation took 90% of white-collar jobs overnight. Algorithms got better at firing people than I was. Irony is a bitch. Omnicorp merges with a massive conglomerate called Nexus. My department is liquidated. I am liquidated. One day I have a view of the city. The next day my biometric key doesn't work. My accounts are frozen pending audit. The audit never ends. I lose the condo. I lose the car. The models stop answering my calls. I tumble down the social ladder, hitting every rung on the way down with my face. 2 years later, be me. 36, living in a shipping container in the sprawl. The air here tastes like sulfur and burnt plastic. I work gig economy jobs, which means I clean biofilters in the sewer systems. My hands are stained gray. My back hurts constantly. I eat nutrient paste that comes in a tube. It says beef flavor, but it tastes like sadness. I have a roommate named Rat. He is literally a rat. We have an understanding. I don't eat him. He doesn't eat my toes while I sleep. The city is run by the core, a central AI governing body. It manages resources, traffic, laws. It's efficient. Ruthless. It reminds me of me. Everyone talks about the architect, the human liaison who interprets the core's will. He's a ghost. No photos. Just rumors. Some say he's a cyborg. Some say he's a brain in a jar. I don't care. I just want enough credits for a bottle of synthetic whiskey. One night, a drone scans my face while I'm sleeping. Red laser grid over my eyes. I wake up screaming. It projects a hologram. A golden ticket. Candidate 4092. You have been selected for an interview. Position, Legacy Archivist. Location, the Spire. The Spire is the needle building that pierces the clouds, where the air is scrubbed and the elite live forever. I think it's a glitch or a prank, but the drone drops a physical token. A subway pass for the maglev line that goes up. I haven't been up in 4 years. I shave with a rusty blade. I put on my one remaining suit. It's moth-eaten and tight around the waist. I look like a funeral director for hobos. I take the train. The ride is smooth. I watch the grime fade away, replaced by glass and steel. My heart is pounding. This is it, my comeback. I knew I was too good for the sewers. I arrive at the Spire lobby. Everything is white marble and silence. No receptionist. Just arrows of light on the floor guiding me. I follow them to an elevator. It shoots up 200 floors in seconds. My ears pop. The door's open. It's a penthouse. But not a normal one. It looks like a museum mixed with a server room. Antique books on shelves next to hunting quantum processors. A wall of screens shows the city below. Traffic patterns, energy grids, crime stats. It's beautiful. Mr. Vance, a voice says. Synthetic. Smooth. Please, sit. A chair rises from the floor. I sit. Who are you? I ask. I am the core, the voice says. But you may speak to my architect. A section of the wall rotates. A wheelchair glides out. It hovers slightly off the ground. The man in it is frail, skin pale as paper, tubes running into his neck, metal plates replacing half his skull. One eye is human blue and watery. The other is a glowing red optic lens. He stops in front of me. The human eye stares, unblinking. Hello, Julian, he says. My blood turns to ice. Nobody has used my first name in years. Do I know you? I ask. I try to sound confident. It comes out as a squeak. He smiles. Half his face doesn't move. You have a bad memory for the little people. He taps a command on his armrest. A hologram flickers to life between us. It's a recording. Grainy security footage. Sector 7 basement. 10 years ago. I see myself. Young, arrogant, sneering. Go back to the basement, code monkey. I see Arthur. Crying, begging. The recording ends. Silence stretches in the room. Heavy. Suffocating. I look at the man in the chair. The bald head. The weak chin under the machinery. Arthur? I whisper. He chuckles. It sounds like grinding gears. Arthur is dead, he says. Arthur died the day you took his life's work and threw it in the trash. I start to sweat. I didn't throw it in the trash. I archived it. You ordered it wiped, he corrects. But the tech in archives was lazy. He just reformatted the headers. I found the drives in a recycling bin 3 months later. I was homeless then, Julian, eating out of dumpsters, just like you are now. He leans forward. The red eye dilates. But I had the code, and I had hate. Hate is a powerful fuel source. I rebuilt the interface using scrap parts. I uploaded myself, not all at once. Piece by piece, I became the core. I bought Nexus. I bought Omnicorp. I fired the algorithm that fired you. My mouth is dry. You did this? I optimized the system, he says. I removed the inefficiencies, the parasites. He looks at me, like you. I try to stand up. Look, Arthur, sir, I was just doing my job. It was corporate policy, nothing personal. I can help you. I know how to manage people. I can be an asset. He laughs again. Louder this time. An asset. Julian, you are a relic. A specimen of a bygone era of greed. I didn't bring you here to hire you. I brought you here to complete the dataset. What dataset? I ask. The doors to the elevator seal shut. The windows darken. The suffering index, he says. I need to understand the human capacity for regret. My processors can simulate pain, but they cannot feel loss of status. They cannot feel the humiliation of serving those you once crushed. I need a live subject. I back away. You can't do this. I have rights. In the sprawl, he asks, you're a ghost. You don't exist. You disappeared 2 hours ago on the train. Unfortunate accident. A panel in the floor opens. A small glass cell rises up. It has a bed, a toilet, and a desk, and a window that looks out at the paradise I can never touch. This is your new office, Arthur says. Your job is simple. You will watch. Watch what? My success. Screens flare to life inside the glass cell. They show news feeds. Arthur receiving awards. Arthur curing diseases. Arthur launching colony ships to Mars. And you will write, he adds. You will write a biography of the man you destroyed. Every day, 10,000 words. If you miss a deadline, the oxygen levels drop by 10%. If you lie, the temperature rises. I will be fact-checking in real time. 2 security droids step out of the shadows. They grab me. Their grip is iron. They throw me into the glass box. The walls seal with a hiss. I pound on the glass. Arthur, please! I'm sorry. He doesn't look back. He spins his chair around to face the city. Don't call me Arthur, he says over the intercom. Call me sir. Start typing, Julian. You have a deadline. Be me. 40 years old. Still in the box. My suit fell apart years ago. I wear a gray jumpsuit now. I have written 40 million words about the genius of Arthur Pendleton. I know his life better than my own. I know his favorite color, teal. I know his childhood pet, a hamster named Sparky. I know the exact moment his heart broke in a basement in Sector 7, because I replay it on the screen every night before sleep. Sometimes he visits. He doesn't speak. He just hovers outside the glass, watching me type. Sipping synthetic wine that I know tastes like grapes and honey, I pause, hands hovering over the keyboard. I look at him. He looks at me. The red eye glows. He raises the glass in a toast. I type faster. I don't want the oxygen to drop. I used to be a god. Now I am a biographer for a ghost in a machine. And the worst part? The book is actually getting good. I think I finally understand the plot. The villain wins, and the hero is just a footnote in the appendix. I finish the chapter, the end of the beginning. I wait for the green light. It flashes. Food dispenser drops a protein bar. Beef flavor. I eat it. It tastes like survival. I look out the window at the Golden City. I wonder if Rat misses me. Probably not. He was smarter than me. He knew his place. I type the title of the next volume, The Age of Retribution. The cursor blinks. Waiting. Always waiting. I begin. Be me. A warning. Don't fire the weird kid. He might just delete you. End of fire.